moving on to our next startup. Please welcome Shamsul from ManyOption. It is a startup from Indonesia, wants to bring smart living to residential buildings.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello, judges. Good
Shamsul.
evening.
Good evening.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Your time starts now.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hi, judges. My name is Shamsul. I'm from ManyOption. Basically, what we are doing here is to solve apartment and residential community problems, especially in urban area, where this type of residential have their so many problems. Few of them we are try to solve. The first one is manual billing, where sometimes some of the apartment or the landed houses in urban area still use manual billing system, where building management create their billing and then send it to the each of the unit of the apartment. So this type of this system can sometimes take a lot of time. Based on our experience, there is a need to building management need 5 to 7 days to create their billing system. There is also another problem where unreliable information system, where the information from the building management sometimes did not deliver to the resident because of the manual system, and there is another problem. From the resident perspective, there is also problem where in resident like apartment, especially in Indonesia and Jakarta, there is a restriction to the outsider to enter the apartment. For example, if I'm as a resident want to order food or something like that from the outside, then I need to go to the front office to pick that type of order to bring it to our room. So here is our solution. We create a platform that connect all the apartment and urban resident stakeholders. From the building management, we create web application dashboard, then where they can manage all of their apartment needs. For example, to create the payment, to create the invoice to the each of the units of the apartment, and also blast the information or send the information directly to the resident, and also receive the inquiry from the resident, and so on. And for the resident, we create the mobile application both in Android and iOS, so user can send the inquiry to the building management, receive the payment, and pay their billing, their monthly billing directly through our application. And also we engage merchants surrounding the apartment area, so we provide them with application, then they can manage their products and also manage their order from the user or from the resident of the apartment. So the resident of the apartment can order food or shop or laundry and so on directly from our application. And here is our business model. We cooperate with the building management, and also we engage the merchant. And here is our achievement so far. Currently, we have 25 plus contract with apartment and landed house in Jakarta and Bandung, and also 10 of them already in operation. And also we have 50 plus merchant already joining with us and gather 75,000 US dollar GTV and 2,800 downloads. And here is our traction, and here is our market opportunity. And We currently looking for fundraising to expand our market outside Jakarta and Bandung. And here is our core team. Thank you.
Thank you, Shamso. Thank you so much. You can leave your deck on the screen if you would like. So, judges, do you have any questions for Shamso?
Yeah, sure. Hey, thank you so much for that. Very interesting. Help us understand a bit more about the main use case. Is it, when you talk about payments, for example, here, is it payment of the rent, for example, or is it other services or utilities, or what are the type of transactions that are happening on the platform?
Okay. Currently, we are focused on monthly billing in the apartment. So, if you know, in Indonesia especially, there is a service charge that invoicing to the resident in every month, and there is also electricity bill, also water usage bill, and something like that. That is the our main payment currently in our application.
So the
also there is.
Sorry, I was just clarifying. So the utilities, etc., water, gas, electricity, but also the actual rental itself, or not?
No. For the already in operation mode or of our client, there is no renting system. So, but basically, our platform can handle renting system also.
Okay, thanks.
But our case up until now, there is no renting cases.
Gotcha. Hey, and maybe quick last question. You mentioned third-party vendors and cleaning and food, etc. If you're in Jakarta and you're already a big user of, for example, Gojek, then is your landlord the logical pathway to a lot of these services, or how do you see people behavior change?
Okay, yeah. As I mentioned before, that in apartment there is restriction to the outsider to enter the apartment area. So we cooperate with the building management. So we provide the outsider or our merchant that engage with us with the special allowance to enter the apartment. So the merchant person can go directly through to the unit of the tenant user resident.
Okay, thanks.
Can we go back to your traction slide?
Thank you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's March. That's last month. How much of that? What's the percentage breakdown between B2B and transaction fees from B2C?
Currently, we our main traction came from B2B transaction. So for the B2C, it's quite small. So that's why we need to engage more user and also more merchant.
And B2B, you had a number there. How many do you have today? And how do you attract buildings? Okay, 25.
Okay. Currently, we already have 25 contract and 3 in process to contract. And how we attract the building, we have a partnership and relation department, so they will go to the apartment and show our product, and then tell them what we can do and what of their problem that we can solve. So that is our strategy.
And is there a competitive advantage to your product versus other people? I've seen quite a few of these. And like, do you have an IoT component?
Yeah.
Do you guys have great connections with all the condo, apartment owners? Like, what's your edge?
Yeah, currently we don't have IoT or something like that. So we just try to engage user with user experience and easiness to communicate with the building management. And so far, our transaction is our user retention is quite high.
All right.
Any more questions from the judges?
Well, I would just say more as an observation than a question, Regina, and I think that's a really good presentation. That certainly in the Thai market, almost all of the large management companies who are owned by the large property developers are offering exactly this type of mobile application to their condo owners. And to my knowledge, most of them have developed those applications in-house because it requires integration with their own building management systems and billing systems and everything. Yeah. If you could convince me that the developers and the building managers in Indonesia would really use your outsourced product to do this, rather than building their own, and that you could lead the market in providing that to those owners, I think you have a very compelling value proposition.
Okay. Yeah. So far, from our experience and so far, our main strength is in this. In this type of connection where B2C, most of the apartment or condo owner or condo management just fulfill the need to communicate between them and the building management. But for the outside, for the merchant and something like that, there is no so far as I know. In Indonesia, especially in Jakarta, there is no such application that like us.
Okay.
So our strength is in the B2C in one platform.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shamsul. Thank you.
Thank you, Regina. Thank you, judges.
Thank you so much.